Bernstein Show. Here's Ed.
Question: who do you think I'm sitting with now? Answer: not Neil Diamond. Rob Garrett, who is the next best thing to Neil Diamond.
Thank you. And I will take that.
Yeah, and you perform as Neil Diamond, and you have for years. But I always wanted to ask you, what came first? That you resembled him, or that you were...
The voice came first.
The voice.
The voice came first.
So you were singing some Neil Diamond songs, and somebody one day said, "Boy, you sound a lot like him."
You know what? That's pretty much it. I had my own band in Vegas from 80 to 95.
Right.
Cover band, playing 50s, 60s,
Right.
70s, 80s. And because he was always been one of my musical idols, I did a lot of stuff by him. It was my band, I was the lead singer. So exactly what you said, for years and years and years. I mean, I would always try to, my best, to when I did any particular artist, to make it sound like the real artist. And for some reason, when I performed Neil Diamond songs, it caught people's attention. They said, "Oh my God, when you do Neil Diamond songs, you sound exactly like him, and you need to," I heard this for years, you should go try out for Legends in Concert.
Right.
And I did, finally.
And you've become kind of an expert about Neil Diamond and his life as well. I mean, you follow it closely.
I think Ed, with the same way where we've seen like Jamie Foxx play Ray Charles, and actors,
Right.
They do their homework. They have to. There's an upcoming movie, big production with Elvis coming out in June. First big budgeted movie on his life, if you can believe that. So every actor or impersonator, if they want to do their character
do your homework.
justice,
Yeah.
right.
And there is something coming out in a show, the Neil Diamond show, is being developed and starting in Boston. You were just starting to tell me before we went on the air.
Yeah, there is. It's called Beautiful Noise, which is one of the titles of one of his albums, and it's pre-Broadway, and it opens in Boston, because that's again, he's like a deity in Boston, because that's where that whole Sweet Caroline, bum bum bum, that's where it all started, in Fenway Park.
Really, he's doing a concert, and it just happened kind of organically.
During the Red Sox games, whoever was in charge of the music decided to put it on in the bottom of the 8th inning, and people started singing along, and they started doing that so good, and we're talking since probably like the 90s, and of course it became a tradition, and it snowballed to other, even
Las Vegas Golden Knights.
I was just gonna
There
say,
every game.
Sweet Golden Knights.
Go Knights, go.
Yeah, and they do it as Europe, England has taken it on with their football teams, and so anyway, the show in Boston, he's like God. So that's where it opens for 5 weeks.
What's your favorite Neil Diamond song?
My favorite, being a Jewish boy born in New York City, just like he was, and that's just a coincidence. And but I Am I Said, because I tell my own audience the genius of Neil Diamond is that his words, his lyrics, we can all relate. We're going to find something we can relate to.
For sure.
And we're going to listen to a song, and his genius was that he wrote songs that we all felt, that's me. He wrote that for me. And with I Am I Said as a kid, I went, he's talking about me. But of course he was talking about him.
I don't think he's really gotten the credit as a songwriter that he deserves.
I would say in recent years he has. I mean, he wrote "I'm a Believer," which, for the Monkees.
Monkees, right?
Which was the biggest hit of the whole year, 60-70. Red, Red Wine. So I think I've noticed in the last 10 years, people are, hey, Neil wrote this and he wrote that, and yes. So a while ago I would have agreed with you, but in recent years he's gotten all kinds of awards and the Kennedy honors, right. And so he's an acclaimed writer, composer.
I think we have some video of you doing Neil Diamond.
Yeah.
Do we have that? Queued up. Where are you performing now?
I just did the Westgate last night.
Westgate last night.
Yeah.
And where can people catch you in up and coming? You got anything going?
You know, yeah, absolutely. I'm doing something I've never done before. I got Arizona. I've never worked at Arizona Charlie's, and I was there when it went up, and I just did the M Resort about 2.5 months ago on January 8th, and there were 1,800 people.
Wow!
In the midst of Omicron, 1,800 people filled that place, and all ages. So, and they gave me some amazing promotion all over this town. And Arizona Charlie's called me and said,
Are most of your audience fans of Neil Diamond?
I know what you're saying.
Yeah. What am I saying?
Obviously, yes.
I mean,
but
people who love his music and they want to come see you.
Most of them.
And who doesn't, right?
Yeah. I say the same thing. I said there are two types of people in this world: those who love Neil Diamond and those who are lying through their teeth. But being a performer here for 42 years in this town myself, people that weren't necessarily Neil Diamond fans have become Neil Diamond fans because they came to see me. Obviously, but again, you're right. Most of them at least started out all the Neil Diamond fans. You know.
Well, I mean, look, and I got to say, I mean, this is the whole, Go Knights Go and that Sweet Caroline, I mean, they get the biggest response at the games of any music.
Of course.
So, let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
You are stuck with that hairstyle now for the rest of your life, right?
You know, what I actually had to be taught when I went into Legends and concert, and I had my own, I had my own hair. This is all real, and I'm even gonna let you on a secret. You're gonna hate me after I tell you this, but I actually shaved this up like a.
You get rid of some of it.
I'm not lying to you. My best friends will tell you, because I saw he had a higher forehead than I did. So you're right. I wake up and it's still there, and it's not going anywhere. So
if we have a chance to see Rob Garrett, don't miss it. I mean, you're not going to see Neil Diamond, and I mean, you can close your eyes. No, you don't even have to close your eyes. They're almost identical. Almost. Neil writes a little better than you do.
No, not a little better. He writes a lot better.
Thank you, Rob Garrett.
Thanks, Ed. Thank you so much.
Arizona Charlie's with this guy.